Greetings and salutations, humans of Earth. Red Wild Rider here with you. Set booster box number 1 of 3, a Midnight Hunt. Yeah, I got 3 of them. I'm recording all the videos back to back. Like the new set booster boxes, by the way, they're small. No more tents. No more, can't really use them to store cards in because they're kind of open and floppy. Yeah, nah, no more of that. They finally got it right. Oh, I had to cut this more, apparently. Well, we know these were well sealed. Don't have to worry about that. Alright, so for this first box, I'm going to go through things pretty slowly for the first pack or so. And then, we'll move on. There's the art cards. This is the list cards. Wow, get open. Alright. There's a chance of multiple rares. There's the commander rares. There's all sorts of crazy, crazy stuff in here. So it's time to open some damn packs. Let's begin. First pack. So there's a lot of it's pretty much the same breakdown as the Adventures of Forgotten Realms set boosters. I think they went -1 common though, but whatever, it's fine. So we have our art card. Let's put the art card down there for now. Land card. And the 3 commons. No, 4 commons. Okay. Is one of them a flip? Nope, none of them are flip cards. Okay. Thought maybe one of them might be a flip. And 2 uncommons. And now showcase cards. So, when we boop, thank you. We have some very nice art on these cards. It kind of reminds me a little bit of comic book style art like Ikoria, but not quite the same. It's a little different than that. It feels like a cross between the Ikoria and the Kaldheim frames. I like it. I think all of these are awesome. That is not a flip card. That's just a showcase. And another showcase card, and a rare finally. One second, let me put the showcase card somewhere. Okay, that seems all right. Our rare. So I'm going to talk about the rares this time around. Brutal Cather. I mean, as far as Commander goes, like the Werewolves deck is clearly going to be red-green, so I don't know where these off-color Werewolves are really going to show up in Commander unless you're doing an extended wolf and werewolf kind of thing, which I guess you could do with like a 5-color commander, like say Morophon or something like that. Foils Devious Cover-Up. I mean, it's just an aggressive creature. Really, that's about all it is. Oh, wow. First list card is Goblin Lore. Now, Goblin Lore used to be a lot. I think it's gone down in value over time, but it's still a good few bucks. So not a bad list card to start things off. All right, first pack is kind of okay, I guess. Oh, wait. Pull tabs. All right, you see, I had a feeling when the pack was too difficult to open, I said, second pack also difficult to open, maybe it's pull tab. And indeed, that's exactly what happened. So, signature card comes in early. This is Jedar, Ghoul Caller of Nephalia. Right on. Nice art. Well done, sir. Or madam. Young J. Choi. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Love these. Love the arts on these basic lands. I really should focus on them for a moment before just plowing through. But really good. Oh, here's one of the commander cards. I think this is actually from one of the commander decks. So I'm going to do a commander deck video as well. But Lenore, Autumn Sovereign. Yeah, this is definitely from one of the commander decks. But nice to know we could pull a mythic in that spot like that. Oh wow, there's many cards. This pack. One sec, I gotta. So we have to make a mythic pile here. All right. Multiple rare pack, Visions of Duplicity. Oh, there's another. This is one of the commander rares that I believe is exclusive to the set packs. There's 5 of them that are visions of something that all have these flashback costs where um, they cost X less to cast, where X is the greatest mana value of a commander you own on the battlefield or in the command zone. And I think all the spells are pretty good. Exchange control of 2 target creatures you don't control. That seems pretty funny. You could easily botch somebody up with that really badly, and I love the thought of doing that, especially in a blue deck. Just take part of one person's engine, give it to another guy, and vice versa, and all of a sudden maybe they can't do anything anymore. Really nice card. So glad I opened that, especially because, like I said, I think that's the only place where it's going to be available. Unless, of course, they pull some shenanigans like, oh, they were going to be in the Crimson Mist commander decks this whole time. Don't worry about it. At which case, I'll be like, Wizards, you douches. Because really, that's kind of a douche move. So there's commons back here. Flip commons. And another rare, Mask of Grizzlebrand. It's an equipment for 1 in double black and equip 3. And it's legendary, so you can't be copying it. Gives a creature flying and lifelink, and whenever it dies, you may pay X life or X of the power if you do draw X cards. Well, gee. So when a creature dies, you can Grizzlebrand sort of ish, which is nice, especially because the creature has lifelink, which makes sense because Grizzlebrand, once again. Very nice card. Will he play Commander? I don't know. Maybe if there's like, Stoneforge Mystic deck and you want this for a particular reason, some, like white, black, red, for example, has a nice kind of Voltron with equipment theme possible. So yeah, Mask of Grizzlebrand's okay. Foil Jack-o'-lantern. Pretty interesting card. Not super amazing, but okay. And the camera just keeps like pooping out of control. It's hilarious watching it. Could this see play in Commander? It's entirely possible. I don't know if it's incredibly likely because it's really bad if you draw it anytime after like the first couple of turns. But I mean, it's a thing. And we have a zombie token. Alright, that was an interesting pack. There's a lot of rares. I forgot about the pull tab, and this pack happened to be easy to open. Well then, go figure. I don't know anymore. So we got our art card, very nice. Again, the beautiful swamp, and a bunch of commons, and a bunch of uncommons, and some more showcase stuff. Well, one showcase card, how about that? And a flip card, common, and another showcase card. And a sludge monster. This is an interesting creature. I remember when I saw this, I thought it was funny. For 3 in double blue, you get a 5/5 horror. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, put a slime counter on up to 1 other target creature, and non-horror counters with slime counters on them lose all abilities and have base power and toughness 2/2. Well, this is pretty interesting, especially if you have a way to get this, like, a lot of extra triggers somehow, like, I don't know, like in a blink deck. This is really, really ridiculous in a blink deck. Yeah. I might have to put this into my Brago deck. It's actually pretty funny. And it's up to 1 other, so you don't have to worry about, doing it on your own creature or whatever. That's really cool. I like that. See, I remember this time. Alright. Another art card. That's the Derek, right? Denick. Whatever. There's the other island, which is also awesome. A little tentacle-y kind of thing coming up over there out of it. It's pretty interesting. And the commons, and the uncommons, and the showcase, and another common, and another uncommon, and Dire Strain Rampage for our rare 1 red-green sorcery with flashback for 3 in red-green. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. If a land was destroyed this way, its controller may search their library for up to 2 basic land cards, put on the battlefield, tap and shuffle. Why is a card like this so rare? Oh, that's dumb. I mean, if there's something I'm missing on this card, please let me know. But that seems like just bad. I mean, is 3 mana land destruction? Yes, but I guess there are lands in the standard format that you do kind of need to kill because they're like creatures and stuff sometimes. But there's a foil rare and a spider token. Very cool spider, very colorful. All right. But yeah, I don't know. Like I guess that's like something that's in there to like cure some problem in standard, because I would think that you have better options, you know, in other formats that, you know, cause, I mean, Molten Rain is in modern. So this is Candlegrove Witch, not the showcase one. Basic Forest, not bad, very nice art. And some commons, some uncommons, and another uncommon, and another common, and finally a showcase card. And finally, I see one of the lands. I actually kind of, I don't know how I feel about this kind of cycle of lands. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. I mean, it's kind of the opposite of the fast lands from Kaladesh and Scars of Mirrodin. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe because you're more likely to draw them late. I wish they had basic land types so you could fetch for them. But okay. I guess their lands and their dual lands, and people will always play them. Foil uncommon, and hey, first garbage card. Yay for garbage. Alright, time to pick up the pace a little bit here. It's weird, like, with the organization of the commons and uncommons in these packs. There's Lieza. Very nice art. Who did the art for Lieza? Dmitry Burmak. Excellent. Well done. All right, there's a plains. That's some decrepit ass plains. I guess they're still doing the theme commons. I really wish they wouldn't do that. Field of Ruin, nice uncommon. So a couple of showcase cards. Mystic Skull. Now, this is actually an interesting card for Commander, because it's not good color fixing, but the fact that it could transform, and there's a Cigar de Splendor, but we'll talk about that in a minute. The fact that it could flip into something that gives all your lands tap to add 1 mana of any color, and it's a 5/6 creature. You know, like, I can make an argument for wanting to play this in some decks. It just seems not awful, considering that, you know, despite the fact that it's not really a ramp card, it does give you some nice upside on the long game. So Cigar de Splendor, 2 white enchantment. As enters the battlefield, note your life total. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if your life total is greater than or equal to the last noted life total for Cigar de Splendor, then note your life total. And whenever you cast a white spell, you gain 1 life. White spellcraft might be very interesting. I don't think this is enough of card draw, but I mean, I see what they're trying to do with finding ways to give white card draw, but once again, that ain't it, Chief. That ain't it. And garbage card number 2. That ain't it. You know, it's interesting, but it's either a spellcraft or a weenies deck. And if in either case you have to have some other form of card draw to make it worthwhile. I mean, I don't know. Ooh, foil land and an art card of the land, and I know for a fact my camera's just not going to boop on that. Let's see if it boops on the word forest finally. Yes, I finally figured out there's text on the screen. But yeah, that island is badass. I like it. I think it might be upside down. Yeah, I think it was upside down. Still badass. Even more badass now that it's actually in the right direction. The foiling on these lands is absolutely stunning. I love the way the green border around the forest looks. Very, very nice. I'm going to put that with the list cards. We haven't seen another list card yet, interestingly enough. 3 commons. Okay, what do we have? So far, we've only had 1 pack that was more than 1 rare, I think. This one's Ludovic Necrogenius, and obviously commander potential here. When you enter the battlefield or attacks, you mill a card. And blue, black, 2/3. Okay, X, blue, black, exile X creature cards from your graveyard, transform Ludovic. And when you transform it, yes, it becomes a copy of a creature card exiled with it. Except its name is still the same. It's 4/4, and it's legendary blue and black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. Put a number of +1/+1 counters on log equal to the number of creature cards exiled with it. So this is a very interesting deck for a zombie deck. I would imagine that's kind of the way you would go with this. You have put creatures into your graveyard and then exile them and make him like ridiculous. It seems pretty good. I would imagine you want to put a couple of like really bomby cards in there and hope you flip into one of those. Foil common and the hilarious human token with the pumpkin above his head. Like, look at me, I have a flaming pumpkin above my head. Because I'm cool. Because flaming pumpkins are cool, man. Innistrad. There's Tovolar. Tovolar. Awesome Mountain. I'm going to just keep pointing out those cards because they're really nice. Okay. What do we have? We have Liaza. Got one in the pre-release pack, so we've seen Liaza already. Foil common. And wow, only 1 list card so far. That was 8 packs. I'm presuming this is still 30 packs, right? Those boxes are kind of slim. Alright, so art card, plains card. I think it's a different decrepit ass plains than the one we saw before. Yes. I think there's 2 varieties. Moonsilver Key is another uncommon that we're going to start seeing a lot of in Commander. Search your library for an artifact card with a mana ability or a basic land card and put it into my hand. Oh, I'll just go grab my mana crypt. Thank you. I don't see any problem with that. Wrenn 7, baby. Oh, yeah, there's the money. There's the money. I don't even have to talk about how ridiculously good that is. Another garbage card there, but I will. Okay, so for 3 green, you got 5 loyalty counters when Wrenn enters the battlefield. And I mean, 3 green. I mean, green deck could do that on like turn 2. Maybe turn 3. Anyway, +1, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. For 0, put any number of land cards from your hand on the battlefield tapped. Okay. -3, create a green treefolk creature token with reach, and this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. And -8, return all permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. You get an emblem with you have no maximum hand size. I mean, just ramp into all the junk you threw into your graveyard. I mean, as long as there's no graveyard hate on the table, this seems good. But like, there are other cards that will basically let you do the -8, but better because it'll let you get back everything, like Praetor's Council, which is a favorite card of mine in green. I don't understand why more people don't run it. But Wrenn and Sevens, I mean, Wrenn and Seven's really good, especially if you're doing any sort of graveyard theme. You know, you want Wrenn and Seven in your deck, clearly. All right, so this is pack number 10. And Moonveil Regent sets new Big Bad Dragon. Mountain. And oh, here we go with another big rare pack, possibly. Visions of Glory. It's another one of the Visions cards, another one of the unusual commander cards. This one, you get a 1/1 white human creature token for each creature you control. I'm glad that does not say non-token creature you control, because this can get really stupid really fast, and I think we all know that. Oh, gee, I wonder what kind of deck this is going to go in. I mean, super obvious there. Nope, we got uncommon behind it, and that, and Curse of Surveillance. So for 4 and a blue, you get an Aura Curse. Enchant player. At the beginning of enchant player's upkeep, any number of target players other than that player, each draw cards equal to the number of curses attached to that player. That's very interesting. Yeah, I know that there's supposed to. I think there's like blue, black, red curses commander floating around in here somewhere. That is not a mythic. Lunar Frenzy foil, and oh, that's a badass looking tree folk. This is Wrenn and Seven's tree folk. That's pretty nasty. I like it. And nice. That's probably a pretty rare token to open. Because the creature that produces it is a mythic, and that is an actual rarity thing that is, you know, if you didn't know it before, now you know it. I like to point out, still only one list card, and another foil basic. They're so beautiful. I can't wait to pick up a collector box or two. I haven't picked one up yet, but I'm gonna wait till the prices come down a little bit, because it seems like it always happens. And Ghoul Caller's Harvest. Yes, for blue-black sorcery. Create X 2/2 black zombie creature tokens with Decayed, where X is half the number of creature cards in your graveyard rounded up. Once again, Avi's graveyard zombie theme is obvious. And the card is Flashback, which, again, graveyard flashback theme is obvious. So yeah, I mean, we know where that card's going. Foil showcase card, and more trash. That's 4 trash cards. Yeah, no list cards except for that Goblin Lore. That Goblin Lore can't be it, yo. That would be quite depressing. That would be quite the bad luck. Is that? Oh, it's Ormondal. Yeah, Ormondal's pretty badass looking. Yeah, Yang Jae Choi again. Look at that. Keep calling out Yang Jae Choi's art. Another Visions card. This time it's the black one, Visions of Dread. For 2 and a black sorcery, target opponent puts a creature card of their choice from their graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Well, now that sounds really damn good. especially if you could be manipulating their graveyard. Yeah, that's pretty good card. Uh, two more commons. And Giza, Glorious Resurrector. 2 and double black for a 4/4 legendary human wizard. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. Okay, so Visions of Dread would not work with Giza very well. At the beginning of your upkeep, put all creature cards exiled with Giza Glorious Resurrector onto the battlefield under your control. They gain Decayed. Well then, I mean, I guess that kind of works because then they go into their opponent's graveyard, and that does work with Visions of Dread. So I mean, I guess they have to cycle through like the second time before you could do anything else with them. But that's an interesting commander. That is quite the hilarious ability. I'm sure people are going to build some crazy decks built around it. Wow, that's really good. There's a lot of things I could think of doing with it. Our Howling Wolf token. Camera boot, please. There we go. It looks like a cute baby Howling Wolf. Anyway. So, wow, only 2 mythics. Only that one really, a couple, mostly the extra rares I'm getting are from the extra commander cards. There's Teferi. Can't wait to open his card, hopefully. Playing especially because probably he's going to go in the deck at some point. Let's see. Yeah, these set boosters, I'm less impressed with the set boosters this time around, I have to say. There's our third mythic, and it's Hostile. Oh, the wordplay on this card is great. So taps out a colorless, and you can pay 1 and sack a creature to put a soul counter on Hostile. Then if there are 3 or more soul counters on it, remove those counters, transform it, then untap it. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh, wow. That is, we'll get to that in a second. And then Creeping In is the black 3/7 on the back of it. Whenever it attacks, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, each opponent loses life and you gain X life, where X is the number of creature cards exiled with Creeping In, and Creeping In phases out. So when it phases out, it's going to come back in as Creeping In. It's not going to, flip over. Once you flip it over once, that's it. You don't have to do it again. I mean, that would suck otherwise. To have to pay 4 mana to then have to sacrifice 3 more creatures to get it back. Yeah, that's pretty good. Once again, we see exactly the theme here of what kind of deck it's getting played in. It's the graveyard deck, but I mean, nobody should be surprised we're on Innistrad. That's how it works. That art is pretty friggin' hilarious too, I have to say. The inn is basically the head of the creature. But that is beautiful right here, this Liaisa Forgotten Archangel alternate art. Foil, I don't know how well you could see, but like her face is all foiled out as well as everything else. There's a clue token there as well, but who cares about the clue token? Look at that, that is pretty. That is really nice. Wow. Yeah. All right. Still no second list card. Where's all the rest of the list cards? The hell's going on here? All right. Another art card. And mountain. And some commons. And some uncommons. And Sareth the Viper's Fang. We've, believe we talked about it, did I? It's not pooping. Why is it not pooping? My camera's really acting weird right now. I mean, I think this is a pretty funny commander. I'm sure you can do a lot of interesting things with this, but I think it might be better in the 99 of like a blue-green, like unblockables deck. Not sorry. Well, not unblockables. Um, like some weenies deck, like some like green tokens deck. Like really, like it might be a better than 99 fur tokens deck. I don't know why I was thinking of unblockables. That makes no sense. Um, maybe I'm just like sore about this no list card thing that keeps happening, and it's like my mind's just like hung up on that. Untamed Cabrol. Cabrol. Very nice though. It's the island. Yeah. So I don't know what the hell is going on. These packs are just awful. Siphon Insight. Blue Black Instant. Look at the top two cards of target opponent's library. Exile one of them face down. Put the other on the bottom of that library. When you look at and play the exile card is up. These kind of effects are kind of interesting, especially when you know your opponent's stacking the top of his library. Yeah. I like this kind of card in blue black. Very interesting design. And still no list card. For fucking real. Wow, we're halfway through, over halfway through here. Yeah, this is actually no, that was the halfway point. One list card in 15 packs. Another foil island though, and poor guy locked in the cemetery. The I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Sorry. Foil island. Yeah. Third foil land. Only one list card. I don't know what's going on with that. That sounds wrong. And also really bad with multiple rare packs. There's virtually no multiple rare packs. Oh, finally a list card, and it's Stigma Lasher of all things. I don't think it's worth anything anymore. I don't remember, but probably not. Finally, second list card, Falconwrath Pit Fighter. We saw it multiple times. I mean, cute if you're playing vampires. Wow. I'm glad everything else I'm opening is kind of cool because, man, the whole reason for buying set boosters, extra rares and stuff like that, has been kind of whack. I think I got this one already. You know, wow, it's the first time in a set booster I've ever gotten two of the same art card. I guess it was bound to happen eventually. Probably should have happened earlier, but you know, I remember silly things like that. I mean, there's a lot of showcase cards in here. That's kind of nice, I guess, but there's no extra rares, which is supposed to be the whole point of having the set boosters have less cards, that there's a chance to open more rares. We had that one crazy pack with like 4 that the Lenore in it, but since then, this has been pretty bad. Graveyard Trespasser we've seen before. Friendly Curse, and not a garbage card. It actually is a token on the back. You have to flip those stupid game cards because occasionally one of them's only got one side. But wow, this is pretty lame for a set booster. Some that's proof. That is. This. I don't know which Arlen this is by Emma Rios, but that is beautiful. I'm gonna guess that's like the Eternal Night one, and not the full art one. But I don't care which one it is. I want one of those. That is some beautiful art. Well done again. There's a lot of good art in this set. I'm not gonna lie. Wish what I was opening was better. Another mythic, the Meat Hook Massacre, and one of the better mythics. This is an insane card. This is gonna see play in Commander a whole lot. A whole lot. You know it, I know it. When it's battlefield, each creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the amount of mana you put into the spell above 2, the 2 black. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, you gain 1 life. I mean, there's nothing to hate and everything to love about this card. It's just absurd. It's absurdly good. And another foil, not rare. And devil token. Those devils look pretty funny. It's riding a goat. The goat doesn't seem to be very happy about it. Oh, man. Tell me why I bought set boosters again. I got 2 more packs of this to go through. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. If the other 2 packs are as bad as this one, I'm going to lose it. That's the new Insectile Aberration. I don't like this as much as the original one. I think the original one's better. That's just me. That's just me, though. Anyway. Oh, here we go. Our 4th Visions card. So we got 4 out of 5 of the Visions. 3 in a red for Visions of Ruin. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact. For each artifact sacrificed this way, you create a treasure token. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It seems okay, but not so amazing. Unnatural Growth, however, that seems really good. 1 in quadruple green for an enchantment. Beginning of each combat, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. Well, if you're playing like green tokens with any other color in it, I mean, you're probably playing a ton of green already anyway, so Unnatural Growth seems like a no-brainer. It seems really good. Really good. Seems like it's a lot. It can be run a lot. And a Portal Air Elemental. I guess I can't complain. I actually got a 3rd list card finally. But yeah, I mean, after the Goblin Lore, like, I'm pretty sure it's downhill. Like, I'm not going to look up the Stigma Lasher price, but I'm pretty sure it's not worth anything. Unless somehow somebody decided to start playing it again in some format and, you know, nobody mentioned it. That's Ludovic. Alright. Where are those crazy rare packs we were promised? Not seeing them. Slogurk the Overslime. This seems like an interesting card. It's a more reasonable blue-green commander, but it's still kind of crazy and wacky. 1 blue-green, 3/3 legendary ooze with trample. Whenever a land card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Remove 3 +1/+1 counters from it, return it to its owner's hand. When it leaves the battlefield, return up to 3 target land cards from your graveyard to your hand. I mean, that just seems like really good. That's like play all the fetch lands. Like, go ahead, it just doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Just get them into your graveyard, get them back. It seems like though this might be more interesting in the 99 with red because then you get to do stuff with discarding land cards for damage, and that seems fun with Slogurk. See, seems like I want to discard cards, discard land cards to do more damage. Definitely a fun card. Definitely something to look out for at the tables. Well, in the last 10 here, I think. Is that, yeah, this is indeed the last 10. Wow, this video is taking rather long because I'm really bad at opening these pull tabs. Oh, Wrenn and 7. Nice. Who did the Wrenn and 7 art? Hyunwoo Cho, I think. Probably getting the name very wrong. I'm sorry. Wow, this is disappointing. Second land, Rockfall Vale, Hobbling Zombie foil, and Nautilus card. Wow, this is like this has to redeem itself. I mean, I feel like I got like good mythics, and I can't complain too much about the mythics that I got, but set boosters should be better than this. This has been pretty quiet so far. Like, I haven't gotten like super excited about anything. Like, there's been nothing like, wow, like Not a lot of double rare packs. Finally get Triskaidekaphile. We get to talk about this for a second. For 1 in a blue, you get a 1/3 human wizard. You have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have exactly 13 cards in your hand, you win the game. And 3 in a blue says draw a card. Yeah, this is going right into my Azami deck. It's just another way to win the game, and Triskaidekaphile is a wizard, so she can tap. And draw me more cards. So, yeah, this seems really good for Mono Blue. Really absurdly good. Clear shot. Wow, look at that. Platinum Angel. That's, you see, even though Platinum Angel's probably, once again, not worth a lot because it's been reprinted 300 times, still a nice card to pull in the list spot. That's acceptable. I mean, that's, like I don't feel as bad, even though I'm clearly not getting crazy value out of the list spot. You have to be super lucky to get crazy value out of it, apparently. But yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm really disappointed with the lack of double rares in these packs. Florian, Volder, and Scion. I think we took a look at him during the pre-release packs as well. Ritual Guardian and the Bat Token. That is crazy Bat. All right. Another double sign card in here. That's that hasn't happened very often in the set boosters I've opened, so that's very nice to get. Patrician Geist by Martin Nail. Hope I'm pronouncing that right once again. Forgive me if I'm bad with the pronunciations, though I seriously doubt the artist is watching it. Oh, finally we're getting another double rare pack. And it's Denick, and this is like legit double rare now. And we saw Denick before in the pre-release. Baneblade Scoundrel is a showcase, another showcase. Another uncommon. And Malevolent Hermit. 1 blue human wizard. Pay blue, sacrifice Malevolent Hermit, counter a non-creature spell unless control pays 3. Interesting, so it's basically like a mana leak, sort of. And it has Disturb 2, which means you can cast it transformed as Benevolent Geist, which is a spirit wizard. Non-creature spells you control can't be countered. Oh my god! Oh my god, I don't even need to read the rest of the cards going right into the zombie also. Wow. Wow, that's so good! That's so good! Oh my god, that's so good! Man, Azami Wizards is getting so much better just going through these cards. And garbage. Garbage number 5. So far, still more garbage cards than list cards. That might be garbage number 6, actually. Wow, it's the first pull tab that's open all the way to the bottom. And another foil land. What's this? Oh, it's Tovolar again. Another double. Wow. Whatever. Whatever on that. I saw Dragon. I thought it might be rare, but alas. And Slaughter Specialist. This is an interesting one. 1 black, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent gets a 1/1 white human creature token. And whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Slaughter Specialist. This would be interesting, like cast it and follow up with like Toxic Deluge for 1, or Meat Hook Massacre for 1. Like, it seems like Slaughter Specialist is gonna do a lot of like silly combo stuff. That's gonna be really awesome. Wow, second foil rare, and it's the Celestis. I don't know. Like, I guess in Commander, like, there's not gonna be enough day or night stuff. I mean, maybe there'll be more in Crimson Vow. I think I called it something else before. But maybe Crimson Rain. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. But the Celestis affects day and night. Obviously, you tap it to turn night into day or day into night. And you get all sorts of benefits for having to gain a life, and you can loot. So I guess if your deck really cares about day and night, you're gonna do it. I don't know if there's gonna be enough cards to really build like dedicated decks around it, but obviously the werewolf decks will want to play it. So that's pretty good. The decayed zombie token looks funny. I like the fact that he's holding his former other hand that's got the weapon in it. Former other hand, I guess it's still his other hand. It's just only usable in the one hand he's got left attached to his body. I mean, I guess that's how that works. I'm thinking too much about this. Cigar to Splendor. That is very nice art. We saw this earlier, I believe. And camera won't boop. Camera refused to boop. There we go. Camera boops. Alright. This is a home stretch here. Let's hope there's some good stuff finally. Another at least double rare. Vadric, Astral Archmage. Haven't seen this guy. 1 blue red for a legendary human wizard. 1/2. If it's neither day neither day nor night, it becomes day as it enters the battlefield. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost X+ to cast. Rex is Vadric's power. Whenever day becomes night and night becomes day, put a +1/+1 counter on Vadric. Well, this is a card, I guess, that you could probably build with the Celestus and have the Celestus be really absurdly good with. Yeah, very interesting card. Very interesting. If I didn't already have a blue-red commander, I might build the Vadric deck just for the hell of it. It's pretty cool. And more of that. And Tovalar's Huntmaster, 4 and green. This guy, yes, when he enters the battlefield, create 2/2 green wolf creature tokens. And he's a 6/6 for 6. And when you flip him, he's a 7/7. And when he enters the battlefield or attacks, create 2/2 green wolf creature tokens. And then you can make your wolves fight, or werewolves fight other things. But not himself. Tovalar's pack leader sends the pack to go do the fighting. He sits back and just chills. Creates more wolf tokens when he swings. Very good card if you're playing werewolves. Once again, I mean, obvious card is obvious. I don't think we've seen the beast token yet, but that's a pretty fun beast. Very oddly human looking with goat horns. That's a very interesting beast. 4 more packs. 4 more packs, so I'm going to take a break and record the second video and then record the third video because I'm going to do that because I'm crazy. So we got that. We got the land cards, which there's only 2 of each one. I think we've seen them all already, so I skipped over 1 or 2 of them. Yeah, I am really disappointed at that extra rare distribution. Oh, we finally got one of the Adversary mythics. And this time it's Primal Adversary. This one, yeah, this one's pretty interesting. So 2 and a green, you get a 4/3 with trample. It's just a wolf, not legendary. When it enters the battlefield, though, you may pay 1 green any number of times. When you pay this cost 1 or more times, put that many +1/+1 counters on it, then up to that many target lands you control become 3/3 wolf creatures with haste that are still lands. That does not end at end of turn. So yeah, you're getting such a good deal on the power on this card. Wow. Yeah, that's a really solid card in a lot of different green decks. I mean, you really want to be attacking, you really want to be creating more creatures as part of your theme already to make this even better. But yeah, Primal Adversary is pretty good. An Undead Slayer, very on flavor for this set, I guess. Our M10 uncommon. Exile target skeleton, vampire, or zombie. Not a lot of skeletons, I think in this set. I don't think there's any, in fact. I mean, probably not. I don't think there were many in the original either. Oh wow, that's some. This is Chris Morales, Olivia's Midnight Ambush. That's some crazy looking art right there. Suck that blood. All right. Oh, stick fingers. I think this is probably better in the 99 than it is as a commander. Um, when you cast or reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal extra creature cards, put all creature cards revealed this way into your graveyard and put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. And its power and toughness are each equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Yeah, I feel like this would be better in the 99. It's kind of an effect you want to do like once or twice, but not really want to repeat too often. Not a bad card. I mean, very on theme for black-green, but Chatter of the Squirrel for a list card. Well, we made up on the list cards on the back end. Seems like what is it now? I think we're at 6. Yeah, we're at 6 now. So close to the average. It's supposed to be 7, so I'm presuming there's going to be one more in here. Although I could be wrong. I've opened packs. I've opened boxes with 6 before, so that's entirely possible. But like I said, the lack of bonus rares is disappointing. The relative lack of them, anyway. It seemed like in previous sets it happened much more frequently. Anyway, here we get Light Up the Night. X and red sorcery. Light Up the Night deals X damage to any target. It deals X plus 1 damage instead if that target's a creature or planeswalker. And you can flash it back for 3 red and removing X loyalty counters from among planeswalkers you control. And X can't be 0. I don't know how much I'm really a fan of this card. I think this is kind of bad. I think it's basically Blaze on the front end with a little bit of a bonus. And that flashback cost is just awful. Yep, there's the 7th list card, and it's a common from a recent set, but Exposed to Daylight, haha, on theme, once again, cutely on theme. And the last pack. Wow, I'm not sure how thrilled I am about this particular box. This pack better have it'll be like double mythic or something crazy like that. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. It's just the Briarbridge tracker. 2 and a green for 2/3 human scout with vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, you investigate. And as long as you control a token, it gets +2/+0. Yeah, it seems really bad. And a foil common and nothing back there. Yeah, the amount of double rare packs, it seemed like most of the double rares was just those Visions cards. What was it, Visions? Yeah, Visions cards. Yeah, I was very unimpressed with the extra rares that I honestly, and I kind of suspected this, them putting those extra commander cards in the extra rare slot was a very cute way for them to lower the rare distribution of the rares from the regular set. And I have a feeling, and I'm gonna buy a draft box, but I have a feeling that the draft boxes are going to be much better in terms of carrying extra rares. So I'm very interested. I'm going to definitely buy a box and check that out. In any case, like I said, I mean, I did get two of the most valuable mythics in here. I did get like 3 foil rares. So it wasn't like awful, but wow, getting like virtually no list cards in the first half of the box was rough. And only 4 mythics, and one of them is a commander card that I'm going to open up in a commander deck soon. It just all seems like it doesn't seem like the set boxes are going to be worth it anymore. It seems like the regular boosters might just be worth it more. I mean, unless I missed a mythic in here that I'm unaware of. Oh, I did the Primal Adversary. There are 5 mythics. And this is good money, too. But I don't think I missed any other mythics. I can't believe I put that in the wrong pile. But yeah, I didn't miss any other mythics. But yeah, I think that whole thing with the extra commander rares was, like I said, just a way to keep the actual rare count in these packs down, and that's a scam. That's unfortunate that they think that that's something that they should be doing. Um, in any case, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hopefully subscribing to my channel and doing all the other YouTube stuff. Definitely comment. I mean, I do reply to comments. Sometimes it takes me a little while, but I do get there. And, you know, I know it's the same couple of people commenting all the time. Hi guys. But yeah, please, you know, do all the YouTube stuff. Thank you once again for watching. But that's it. Until the next video, it's Red Wild Rider signing off. Peace. I'm out.